Hello, you're probably here checking out my video from eBay. I got this listed up in auction for you. What I'm going to do is basically go over the guitar, features and flaws that that are obvious and apparent. This is a 1992. Its birthday is February 18th. It's a lovely red quilt, matching headstock. Ernie Ball, Musicman EVH. Alright, I'm going to start from the headstock, work my way down, go over features of the guitar, and things wrong. So, starting from here, there are no headstock chips on the front or back. The tuners are in mint condition, near mint, I will say. There's some slight scuffing, it appears, on the back, but at least in the picture they will appear mint, and to your eyes they will be close to mint, ergo near mint. On the top side, this nut does have some, I can't tell if it's scratches or some corrosion, but it's, like I said, you can't even see it on the camera, so it's not bad at all. Has some scratching going on up here from the strings being strung through under the retainer bar. That's pretty common on any instrument with a retainer bar. Pain in the butt, but there for a reason. The retainer bar is in mint condition. There's a slight divot in the paint right here. Not bad at all. I don't even think it won't show up on any of my cameras, so I don't think it'll show up on this one. But if you can see it, it's very tiny. Alright, it's not strung up, so I don't have the pads on. We'll be including those for sure. Moving on, the best feature of this guitar is definitely the neck. Okay, this one has an absolutely disgusting flame, curly, tiger maple, whatever you call it. The flame maple on this is just outstanding. Right, as you can. That is not enhanced by the camera. It looks worse on camera. It is just amazing to see in person. Okay. Most have bird's eye maple necks. This was the only one I've seen with a flame maple neck. I don't know how they picked and chose which necks went where. I'm not going to say that's mine's unique and special. However, I will say it's less common than the bird's eye maple ones. Okay. The frets have some slight fret wear. I did put a precision ground straight edge. The frets are flat with each other, with the neck straightened out. So it is playable as is. Moving down, the truss rod tension has been relieved. I do not play this guitar. I bought this as a collector's item, wall candy. I did not buy it to play it. So I relieved the stress on the truss rod, and hasn't been strung up since. So I will include pictures of when I got it, basically, and how it sits now on the auction site. Alright, and then moving down to the body, the three-way switch is broken. It's mechanically busted. I don't know what's wrong with it. It's just not there. I do have a brand new, straight from Ernie Ball, same exact part, replacement switch for this. I'm including this one in simply if you need to keep it original for whatever reason. You have the absolute original part with it. So I will be including the replacement if you do want to play this guitar. That said, it does output on the bridge, and when it was strung up, it screamed. This guitar, the harmonics just jump out of it. It's astounding. The pickups themselves are cosmetically perfect, which is odd for pickups this old. So they're cosmetically perfect. I don't see any scratches. I've seen brand new ones that didn't look as good, honestly. Comes with the tone knob. I don't know if that comes stock on these things. It's there. It looks cool. It matches. So I'm assuming it did. Moving on to the Floyd Rose. This on the in between the A and the E string on the bass side has some corrosion, as you can see right there where my finger is. I'm moving. So you can see the dark spot on the camera is where the corrosion is. It's not horrible, but it's there, and I've shown you everything, so there's no surprises when you get it. On the top, there's a ding there. These are like impression. These aren't really like chips out of the paint. They're like impressions into the paint. I'm not really sure how that happens without more damage, but there's a little one, very tiny one here. You can't even see it on the camera. Another tiny one on the bottom here that doesn't show up on any camera. And this is the only one that will show up on a camera. It is right there. Okay. I don't even know if it'll show up on this one, but try to get it. Lean it back, maybe. Try showing off the quilt too. This one has an astounding quilt. A lot of the figure on the EVH models I've seen are just some of them are straight up lame, to be honest. This one looks pretty damn good, and the book matching on the quilt is astounding. There's also some slight scuffing there, easily buffed out. Going around the top here, there's no apparent dings moving down until you get to the very bottom. Okay, and the bottom, this is where all the damage on a guitar usually happens. So there is a gouge that you can see right there. Okay, this one went down pretty far down to the wood. Okay, I took a Sharpie and some super glue, and that should at least protect it from water damage on the wood. But it's definitely there, definitely visible. Making you aware of that. Another little ding right next to it, small, that won't even show up. Around the bottom horn, I guess we'll call it, there is some slight scratching, typical of putting on your strap, or you're setting it down even for a second. That's just pretty typical. So this was played. Has some scratches on the back, swirling. It's very typical damage, I would say. Has a slight impression right there, a slight ding right there. The neck plate has no corrosion on it, which is cool. I've seen plenty of neck plates that are almost not even legible anymore. So this one has no corrosion, which is nice. All right. No corrosion on the jack either. Also nice. This one has eye bolts installed. I doubt that was factory, but they're there now. They do have the look, and I will be including this very fancy strap with it. I found this at a retailer that does custom laptop bags. So this one's pretty cool. It has this nice foam pad. So it's this one cost me like $30. So it's pretty cool. It has magnesium. These are magnesium clips on it. Another just cool thing to have. I think it's cool. I will send that free. So again, free switch will come with it. The free strap. Everything else will be sold as is. Please, if you have any questions about the guitar, I will answer you day or night. Just please ask. I'd prefer not to have any issues, especially with the value of this sale. Trying to be upfront and explaining everything with this guitar as it is. So please ask questions if I'm not clear on anything. I forgot to mention there are no dings or scratches on the neck. It is near mint with the neck. Okay. Cool part on this is the case. This case, I don't care who you are. Putting in I don't care who you are. this case is awesome. All right, this is clearly not a professional job. However, definitely a hobbyist who definitely took his time and did a really good job. All right, it's all around the case. There's no missed spots anywhere. It is very, very cool. I almost would like to keep this. All right. I had another case. It's not a Musicman case. It's a. It's probably more expensive actually. That I will swap out if you want to swap out the cases. This is the original case with it. However, I just think it's very, very cool. All the switches work. Okay. Empty right now, obviously. All right. Has a little the compartment on the bottom here. I don't even know how to open this thing. So, oh, look at that. Comes with the pictures. Cool. All right. Yeah, like I said, I've never played this guitar, so except when I first got it with the rusty strings, like not bad strings, they were straight up rusty. So I took those off and put the guitar, basically cleaned it up. It had a lot of dirt and grime, so I just basically took it apart, put it back together, cleaned it up, and used it as a wall piece. And frankly, I'm not in a position in my life right now to be holding on to wall pieces. Not that I wouldn't love to, but I would much rather this go to a good home personally. It's a great guitar, very pretty, very iconic. There's no doubting that. So, like I said, please ask if you have questions. I went over everything I could see. If there's a more specific question for something, please let me know. All right, thank you.